Hello, welcome. This is the Premier League preview, Premier League review, looking at the games over the weekend. I just gone weekend of the 8th, or is it the 7th of May? And 7th and the 8th of May, looking at all those games and gonna be looking at I will review. This is the football show. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share. And let's look at the games. The games that was played, 3:00 kickoffs. Brentford taking on Southampton. This was easy for Brentford. They cracked up a couple of goals. They scored 3 goals there. It was a good victory for Brentford. They played really well. After losing to Man United last week, and then they just came out and blew Southampton away. Brentford are looking very good, trying to move up the table. And, it was a good victory for them. Southampton, I think they look like they're on holiday right now. So, but, at this stage of the season, if you're not playing for anything, it feels like that way. But, Southampton need to try and get some points because that determines where you are at the end of the table, at the end of the season, and that brings in financial rewards as well. So, that's, Brentford, Southampton. But Brentford deserved that victory. Then we go on to Villa, Burnley, Battle of the Claret and Blue. Villa came out on top. Burnley have been playing really well of lately, but they lose. They concede 4 goals to concede 3 goals to Villa. Villa played really well. Buendia scored. Willie Watkins scored as well, and Danny Ings scored against his former club as well. Villa played well as well, and they deserve it. Burnley is a difficult place to go any other time, but that was a solid performance from Aston Villa. Then we go on to the Chelsea Wolves game. This was a game I thought Wolves were going to be tough for Chelsea, and it turned out that way. Defensively, their losers are normally solid, but Chelsea managed to score 2 goals. They scored 2 goals, and got one from Lukaku off the bench. I think Lukaku was starting from the pen. Varane scores as well, but Wolves pulled the goals back. Trincao, on loan from Barcelona. I think he should be scoring a lot of goals as well. He should be scoring more goals. I think that's what he needs to add to his game. He's got a cracking goal from outside the box, and then in the last minute, extra time, basically injury time, Wolves grabbed the second goal through what's his name? To Cody. I can't remember his first name now. But Wolves grabbed a very good point away at Chelsea. Chelsea think they are on holiday, but I don't think they can afford to. Looking at the table, they're being chased by Arsenal and Tottenham. More Arsenal than Tottenham. I think Arsenal are closer to them. But it goes on to the last 2 games of the season, and it should be interesting. Last 3 games of this, it should be interesting what happens with those positions. And then we go on to Crystal Palace, Watford. Crystal Palace basically sent Watford down. Watford are relegated, confirmed with a goal from Zaha from the penalty spot, I think. Watford got somebody sent off a red card. I think it was for Dennis. But Watford is a shame. I think sacking their first manager was a problem for me, but they could probably come back next season as well. They've been in this position before. I think they might just as well come back next season. Go to Brighton, Manchester United. This was one of the games I really enjoyed watching yesterday. It was one of the games of the season. Not game of the season, but say performance of the week. And we're going to be giving awards out now to performance of the week, the team performance of the week. And this is 6-yard box performance of the week from Brighton. It was a very good play, the way they play. I always admire the way this team plays football, and the manager, the football was just one touch, smooth football. Everything is forward. Manchester United had no chance yesterday, and it could have been more than 4. To be honest, I'm not surprised. If you watch the game, not surprised at all. And the United, I think you can just simply say they're on holiday. The players are off for summer now because the new manager is coming in the preseason. So I think this is like a testimony for them. They're playing like not a testimony, preseason friendly now. That's what they're playing. But the players, I don't know. I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done there from the United point of view. The new manager needs to come in and impress on day one, basically. To make the players buy into what he's talking about. And it's going to be interesting. Then we go on to Liverpool, Tottenham 1-1. Tottenham unlucky not to get the win. It was as a Tottenham fan when we went to Tottenham considered that Liverpool goal. I was so pissed off because the way the goal went in, it took a deflection. Liverpool are running out of ideas. They were Diaz was trying to shoot. And Tottenham played really well, Oh, yeah, but the finishing could have been better if the day we were clinical, it could have been 1 or 2 goals. I'm really, really impressed with what I saw from Tottenham. Taking 8 points on the 2 top teams. I think we are the only team in the league to not to lose to both teams this season. And that's the barometer of what Tottenham can achieve. And then going forward, we need to do everything to make sure Tottenham start challenging for trophies and top 4s regularly. And I know the manager, he won't want to be challenging for only top 4. He want to be going for the title. Can Daniel Levy can match his ambition? That's the plan. That's the goal. That's what we see. That's what we can. We'll wait and see in the summer. But there's a good core of good players at Tottenham. Just needs a manager to put them together. It needs a couple of additions. Then we go to Norwich West Ham. West Ham just blew around each other. Norwich basically they are gone. They've been relegated since last week, and it's very difficult to motivate players like that. I think West Ham, after the Europa League semi-final defeat, they're back. They won 4-0, and I'm not surprised. I think they can concentrate on the league now, and I think they'll be fighting for that top 5, top 6 position as well. So we'll see. But I think they've done well this season. Hopefully, they can keep Declan Rice for another season. And then we'll move on to Liverpool, Leicester, Everton. Everton with a big win, 2-1 away to Leicester. Everton are like the team in form right now at the bottom of the table. They won last week against Chelsea. They picked up another 3 points against Leicester. And, they're looking for points left, right, and center, playing with a lot of, I wouldn't say confidence, but they're playing with a lot of, belief, because you start winning games, you believe you can win the next one. And they got the win, and they're moving on. I think they're out of the bottom 3 now. Leeds going there. Leeds losing to Arsenal 2-1. Arsenal starting really well, scoring 2 goals. But the way the game finished, that they have to be holding on for the points. I think it sums up Arsenal. I think they've played teams. I know you got to play teams in front of, but they've been lucky to play teams that like Chelsea banging out of form when they played them. Chelsea made a couple of changes as well. They played Manchester United, which they're not pulling down trees. They played West Ham last week, which was, I give them credit for that. They did well against West Ham. West Ham, they still played as a little bit of a strong team, but West Ham had other stuff to think about. But Arsenal, they're in the driving seat now. If they win the rest of their games, they'll go into the Champions League. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Leeds show a good spirit to score a goal with 10 men down. The red card was just silly and stupid, to be honest, man. He's going to miss the rest of the season now, man. One of their best players in defense. I can't understand how players just think about yourself in that moment that you're angry. You're not thinking about the whole team, the bigger picture. And, I know he's going to be looking at himself now, looking. I know he's going to feel disappointed in himself, but, hopefully we'll learn from this. The whole idea is to learn from your mistakes. We all make mistakes, and Hopefully we learn from that. Then last one is Man City, Leicester, Newcastle. That one is not at the time of doing this show. It's still being played. City leading 3-0. So I think City will win that game comfortably, and they'll go back to the top of the table. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. This is the Premier League review. Sorry, this is the football show looking back on the football over the weekend. The Premier League, it looks very, very interesting going down to the, getting towards the last knockings of the league. We've got 3 games. Some teams have 3 games. Some teams have 2. Some have 1. And so it's looking bleak for some teams, really. So at top of the table, City top with 86 points. They are 3 points off Liverpool, played the same number of games. And Chelsea third with 67 points. Arsenal fourth with 66 points. Arsenal are just a point behind Chelsea. Chelsea are playing with danger. They still got 3 games to play. And, they can't afford to drop any more points, or else I think Arsenal will catch them. If Arsenal go to Tottenham and win, Arsenal will catch them. Then, Tottenham in 50 on 62 points. They have to, what do you call it? Tottenham have to beat Arsenal in that big game on Thursday. It's huge. If they beat Arsenal, there will be 3. There will be 2 points. There will be a point behind Arsenal going into the last 2 games of the season. So should be interesting to see what's going to happen. Anyway, this is the football show. That's the preview. That's the review of the weekend's football. Let's be bottom of the table before we go. 2 clubs are relegated already. Watford, Norwich. These are in the bottom 3. We'll see who goes with them. Burnley, Leeds, or Everton. Everton are 16th and Burnley are 17th. So it should be interesting to see what happens with the rest of the fixtures. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow, like, share. And this is the football show. This is the Premier League review. And take care of yourself. I'll see you next time.